Today, two NFC clubs going head-to-head, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the San Francisco 49ers. The kicker, Jake Moody's got it teed up, and we are underway now from Santa Clara. Now Raheem Blackshear going to take this one out. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down. Yard line.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Ready.
And they'll start on the ground with Hubbard. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Second and 10. Looking to throw, Young. Looking underneath and finding Hubbard. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 14 yards, good for a Panther first down.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up the first down.
And Young's throw there incomplete.
I can assure you, setting up a screen is much more difficult than it appears. It requires excellent timing from everyone on the offense, and a defense's #1 goal is to throw that timing off.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a second and 10. Out of the gun, here's the give to Hubbard. And this is going to be a Panthers first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
Here we go.
2 first downs have him up to the 41 now for first and 10. Here's Young. He'll dump this one off to Hubbard. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. Second and 15. Now Young. Short throw underneath to Hurst. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Brandon Perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Young on third down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I'm not quite sure that they envisioned a much better start to this game when they practiced all week. But they failed on that third down play. That brings up fourth down, and they'll probably have to punt it away.
Oh, big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're going to try and throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Purdy to throw it on first down. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. Touchdown! Brandon Ayuk, 45 yards. And the 49ers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Moody good with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. It's Young off play action. And the Niners get there and bring him down. No surprise there. Chase Young wrecks that play with a sack.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
3rd and 19. And they just get the play off. Now Young. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the return will stop right around the 25.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now here's the former Panther. Had some great years with him. It's Christian McCaffrey. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there. Second down. Defense able to get there, swarm to the football. Zilch, zero, nada there for the offense, Charles.
Yeah, it really was an example of good team defense, wasn't it? Everyone handled their responsibilities, and they held them to no gain.
Now a 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Purdy. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Kittle's got his first catch, and it's also a first down.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Ball on the 8. It's 2nd and 4. You see Purdy. He's going to shift him around. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Niners 7, Panthers nothing.
The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
Let's go.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
Some good, strong running right there, some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
19 tight, 19 tight. 19 tiger, 19 tiger. Alert, alert. Hurt, hurt. Ready.
McCaffrey. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
Here's Purdy. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And the Panthers are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. But turnovers, obviously, Charles, always costly. But, man, when you throw those interceptions in the end zone like that, it really stings.
He tried to fit that one into his tight end, and I often use the expression NFL open, which means a tighter window. Down near the goal line, you really want him to be open. In this case, it cost him.
On first down, they'll start out with Hubbard. And some room to work. Now he's loose at the 40. Now look out to the 20. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Chuba Hubbard 95 yards. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Let's go now.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. Give him 30 yards there.
Running their plays over and over during the week can often get robotic for an offense, but on game day they can often flow smoothly, as that one just did.
On 1st down, Purdy. He'll get this complete to Charlie Warner. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, "Are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the 1st down." They love being physical.
To the ground on 1st, it's McCaffrey. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 8. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 1st half. All knotted up at 7. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Purdy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 19. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the 1st down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now Purdy, he's going to change the look here. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
this 2nd and 4.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Hey, check that street. Ready.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2.
Cougar 19. Check, hurt.
3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
70 range.
Throwing here, Purdy. Flush to his right. And it's caught. Nice gain of 8 that time, and it's 2nd and goal. And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. And his kick is right there. It's good. So 3 points on the board is easy a field goal that you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the 4th quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
At their own 19-yard line.
Ready.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. Final play of the half, Young. And that's off the mark, incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
19-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 6. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. This will be caught. It's Samuel. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A first down there on a pickup of 25. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Getting out a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5.
19 tight. 19 tiger. 19. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Go.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. That's complete out left to Ayuk. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. His second catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first. And it'll bring up 3rd down now.
70 Lions. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Go, Eagles. Go.
This is McCaffrey on the give. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
Okay, ready? Buffalo 18. Cowboy 8.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety and being able to hit people with the run in the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
2nd down and 6 now.
18 round. 18 round.
Purdy now to throw. That's going to be caught by Samuel. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2.
70 Timberwolves. Panther Street. Panther Street. Hut, hut.
Here's McCaffrey. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
A great job there by this defense. They give up the long drive, but in the end, it looks like they'll force a field goal attempt.
So Purdy off and Moody on for the 49er field goal. He hit his first, this one from 38. And his kick is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though. 3 points for the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
At their own 21-yard line.
Okay, ready?
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Set, hut. Smack, bang. Cluster, stay, green jack.
Here's Young from the shotgun. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Straight ahead with Hubbard. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to fourth down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the fourth down attempt and keeping the drive alive? We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Young to throw it. Steps away to his left. And that'll be caught downfield by Chenault. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That's good for 28 yards.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 34. A give up the middle, Hubbard. Chuba Hubbard with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers are an extra point away from going back on top here in the fourth. A very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this fourth quarter.
49ers 13.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. On first down, it's Purdy. And he will find his man, Samuel. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That goes for a gain of 31.
Well, this is where an offense needs to show what it's made of. And, in fact, where a quarterback needs to show what he's made of. Trying to engineer a fourth quarter comeback. And he hits a big one right there.
The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Now Purdy. That's complete to the tight end, Warner. And he's going to be taken out of bounds, but not before he gets this all the way down to the 10. A big play there for the Niners. 41 yards. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. This is McCaffrey. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Go.
Purdy looking to throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Panthers are going to have it here at their own 15.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Here we go.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They get the crucial turnover, just huge, but now they've got the football deep in their own territory. You got to be careful, because if you give it right back, there goes your lead.
Have to be extremely happy with their defense. They received a gift, that takeaway. Even though they're deep in their own territory, now they have the football. And you know there's always that alpha on defense, that grouchy guy. Forget what the coaches said. I'll guarantee you, he told the quarterback, we just took care of you, now you take care of us.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
And the Panther 1st down.
Shot, 17. Ready?
A give, running right, it's Hubbard. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Here we go, set.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 12.
Black shot. Hut, hut.
Young will set to throw. And connecting here with DJ Shark. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3.
Right there, he rose to the occasion late in a close game. It's something he thought about, dreamed about, and worked on throughout his career. Because in these types of situations, he wasn't going to allow extra coverage to keep him from getting the football.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. To the line of scrimmage, but that is all. 4th down coming up as we reach the 2-minute warning. Here's Johnny Hecker now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Now this is fielded in the end zone. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 20-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Trap 60, trap 60. Cougar 19. Ready?
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
They're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Here's 2nd down.
At the 24-yard line.
Purdy to throw. And he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position. If they take the ball downfield and score, they've got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week in practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover when you've got that small lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the offense's perspective, taking care of the ball is so important. I know they're going to have all kind of ball security drills in practice all next week.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Steal, check steal.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Hubbard. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every gets in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to get the lead up to 4. This is up and good from Pinheiro. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Purdy to throw. He's got this complete to Ayuk on the out route. And he will get out of bounds to stop the clock as he picks up maybe 8, and that's all. They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
To throw is Purdy. Finding Samuel. And Debo going to have a Niners first down as he'll get this up past the 35-yard line.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
They need yardage, and then they need to get out of bounds. Here's 2nd down.
79 Broncos.
Here's Purdy to throw. Got a man, that's Ayuk. And he's out of bounds to stop the clock. He gets a first, but just 10 seconds remaining.
At the 50-yard line.
Here's Purdy. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Purdy with one final shot here. They'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Well, how about keeping your head about you in this situation? No more timeouts. Finds a way to get out of bounds. Now they can breathe a little bit as they contemplate what to do on the next down.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. This is caught. And the 49ers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Partner, what a finish to this one. I mean, this offense, they had it down there inside the red zone, but ultimately